All right, good morning, everyone. It is 9:07 in the morning on July 7th, 2021, and this is my morning strategy session. Just as a starter, yesterday was a pretty rough day for me, and you know what? I went back and I looked at my morning strategy session, and if I had just followed what I had said in the morning strategy session, then I would have been okay yesterday. That's why these things are important, routine. All right, so today, SBSW is popping up. It's announced a share buyback program. I have levels on SBSW at $17.12, $17, and $16.94. If I get a pullback to those levels, I look for an entry, a 1% move, and then an exit. All right. DTST, no news on DTST. Let me check just in case there's been an update. Now, the only news on it is that it's moving up. I don't know. I don't see other meme stocks, data storage, Orbsat, pop culture, top volume charts. That's from this morning at 5:55 in the morning. But other than saying that it's a meme stock and it's popping up, there's nothing else on the news. Actually, let me try real quick here. DATA. Let's see. No, all it says is data storage up greater than 50%. Nearly 500,000 shares changing hands. That was at 5:55 this morning. Just other than it being a meme stock, so whatever. Once it opens, if it gives a momentum setup, then I'll trade it. OPNT. Now, OPNT has positive data from study results, and that came out in yesterday after the bell, a little bit after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. The news on that came out. Now, you can see here that it popped up to as high as, let's see. The high right here is $23.91. And it's pulled back pretty far. It is obeying, I don't know where the Fibonacci went. I put a Fibonacci on it. Let's put a new Fibonacci on it again. From the high to yesterday's close. So it did turn around at the 38.2 fib and start going higher. Like yesterday, though, with WB with Weibo, Weibo went as high as $81 and then opened up right around $60, $61, something like that. So, if I trade this one, I'm going to have to be super careful. I'll just trade it on momentum anyway, so I don't end up with a disaster like the one I experienced yesterday on WB. Really annoying. Let's see. Let's look at pre-market volume. OPNT it has 470,000 shares traded pre-market. That's not too bad. It's not really moving pre-market too much. It's kind of popping around a little bit. DTST, the level 2 has been rolling through price levels, prices all morning. It has a 9 million shares have been traded on it already. So it's going to be a little bit crowded, but that can be a good thing and that can be a bad thing. It can be a good thing because it's going to be liquid. It can be a bad thing because there's a saying called breakout or bailout for momentum trading. And so the immediate price action, it may not give the price action right away after an entry. So it's kind of a momentum setup and kind of they can behave like large caps sometimes, these small caps can. There's only a 2 million share float according to Trade Ideas on DTST. And Trade Ideas has outstanding at 3.21. So we ought to get some movement on DTST. Let's see if there's been any new. No. So this headline is from May 21st. Data storage names chief financial officer. It's old news. So yeah, that's about all that's going on this morning. SBSW is the only large cap moving that fits my criteria, and DTST and OPNT are the two small caps that have low floats and look interesting. Let's take a look at crypto here real quick. And see what Bitcoin is up to. Bitcoin is still bearish until it breaks. Bitcoin has some work to do. Let me get rid of this 39,000 mark right here. Yeah, Bitcoin has a lot of work to do in order to recover. It's got to break above this neckline right here and close above it and start creeping up past 42,000 in order for it to start being bullish again. Right now, it's bearish. I don't know if you've seen a Wyckoff chart. This thing it really rather closely resembles the Wyckoff chart and the Wyckoff pattern, I should say. And resolution to this thing, according to Wyckoff, is to the downside, and probably down here to 20,000 if it continues to follow the Wyckoff pattern. So we'll see what happens. Just keep an eye on it. Whichever way it goes, will kind of dictate what to do for investing. There are a lot of people saying that Bitcoin's going to end up, higher than 65,000 by the year's end. We'll see. If this thing starts to recover its prices again, then it'll be time to get back in to some miners and Coinbase. All right, everybody. I guess we can go over the SPY and the VIX here a little bit. Let's see. So the SPY, if the SPY opened up right now, it would open up 0.1% higher than yesterday. The VIX, so the VIX came down and flirted with the support line. So in kind of a sense of groupings, we've got one test of the support, then sort of this area of breakdown, and then recovery back above the support line. So I imagine the next move is going to be maybe a little bit of a further run up, maybe back up here to test the bottom of the gap again. And then if it comes down to test a third time, it's most likely going to break down below that support. There were really good opportunities to get bullish on the SPY for day trades here. I didn't take advantage of them. I've been a bit distracted lately. I haven't been in to trade the afternoon session either. So that's what's going on with the SPY. It's basically bullish right now, after hitting a new all-time high. It's probably going to pull back just a little bit and then be on its merry way. It's just a matter, timing. Timing is super important. Oh, and speaking of timing, let me show you Tesla real quick. I attempted to do a trade on Tesla that actually played out yesterday. So let's go back. Let's look at it on the 10-minute. So back here on the 30th of June, I was looking for Tesla to bump its head up against this support resistance line right here and then start failing. Sort of like it did on the 1st of July there. Popped up again, but then yesterday, this is the move that I was looking for right here, where it bumps its head up against this resistance line right here, and then just fails down to the 656 level from 681 to 656. So it did it yesterday. I wasn't paying attention to it yesterday, so I didn't jump into it. Unfortunately, it's too bad. I missed that trade. So timing. You see, if on this day, I think I lost about $200 on Tesla on this day, right here on the 30th of June. Whereas if I had timed it correctly, you see here yesterday on the 6th, would have been about a $300 gain, roughly. All right, everybody. That is my morning strategy session. Good luck out there. Keep your wrists tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.